At the CT 3200.1D, according to this book, it's going to be a cool 3200 watts at 1 ohm. We'll see about that though. Something else I found cool in here. I had no idea this was in here. I've never spoken to them about this or anything. Oh yeah, I made it to a book. This is book number 2 from 2 different brands. I love it. I'm kind of honored to see that. It's kind of weird that they put instructions for using a digital multimeter, a DIY distortion detector, and a by ear, because you really just can't do it like that. You can use an O-scope, kinda, but the DD1 is always going to be the best way to do it for sure. If you're using a digital multimeter, or even worse, the Erometer, you might as well just guess your gain settings, because the outcome is going to be the same. Not good. But of course, that's besides the point right now. We got the CT Sounds 3200.1D on the bench, getting ready to be wired up. I say we fire it up. She's a nice looking amp. She's pretty. But will it put out the numbers that it claims in this book? Let's find out. Sky high 2-watt cable, 8 gauge to the 81. In case you don't know what I'm testing with, I got a 650 amp DC power supply wired into the wall. As you can see, 14.9 volts. Nice large cap bank, backing it up. Excess power, of course. 2 of those on each side. Turn this all the way up. Distortion, no distortion. Okay, so 49 is a good number. We take this gain, turn the gain up. Put that down to about 10 dB of overlap. Just like that, gains are set. Take this knob right here, see what happens when we turn it down. Look at that. All the way down, all the way up. It's exactly how you're supposed to do that. 0 distortion. All right, the gain is set. I always put it at 10 dB of overlap. That's a good starting point if your amp matches your subwoofers anyways. So we're set at 10 dB of overlap. We're all hooked up. Everything's clean. Bass knob is looking good. Perfect. I say we test it, see how much power it's putting out. Certified 4310. Badass. very nice. No amp test video on my channel is complete without showing you guys the guts. So let's pop this back open and take a look. Even though it says not to, I'm gonna do it anyways. Tested this thing about 10 times in a row off camera, just playing around with it, and it's doing great. Let's torture it a little bit, see how it handles it. So certified. .8. Oh shit, here we go. All right, so it's kind of crazy that it went into protect and dynamic RMS mode, but it put out the numbers during certified and uncertified, which is a much harder test. But let me see. When an amp goes into protect and protects itself, I only ask one thing. Let's see if it answers me. We just unplug it, turn it off, turn it back on. Oh, look at that. We're back in business. No smoke, blue light back on. She's playing. If an amp sees something it doesn't like and it protects itself, that's one thing. When it doesn't come out of protection, that's another. So we're good. This thing is nice. Let me tell you something about testing amps over here on this bench. A lot of them do pretty good. Some of them blow up the minute you turn them on. Some of them you can't test but a couple times, they go up in smoke. And then you got some amps that you can test over and over and over and over and over again, and it just keeps on playing, and it's barely warm. And this is one of those amplifiers. I tested this thing off camera a bunch of times before I even started, just to make sure that it wasn't gonna go up in smoke or something like that, because you never know. But this thing is performing very well, and I'm pretty happy with the output numbers, so you will be too, I'm sure. Thanks for watching, and I'm out here.